perspective as a scientist, another scientist, what your thoughts are on that, because you've thoroughly researched the literature, and I'm wondering what your personal views on the value of intermittent fasting, and is it safe to do long term?
Yeah. So from the context of controlling insulin, there are studies in insulin-resistant people where they are on isocaloric diets, so same amount of calories, and one is eating them frequently in smaller amounts, and one is packing them in a smaller window, just like you described, this kind of time-restricted eating aspect, like an 18-6 type format. And those people on the time-restricted eating, that version of intermittent fasting, had greater drops in glucose and insulin. That, to me, is the beginning and end. As a guy who basically sees the relevance of insulin in any chronic disease, and again, it's not my opinion, that's very well validated, I just simply want to ask what controls insulin. And boy, it is so intuitive that would be the case. Simply give your body a break from eating. And I agree with the 12 hours. 12 hours should be what everyone does every night of the week. Even if they're eating 3 full meals or whatever, at least get that 12-hour break, for heaven's sakes.
Sorry to interrupt, but 90%, 9 out of 10 people don't do that in the US.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised, especially here. Me as a professor, I see these kids that live on cold cereal. They're eating cereal, basically 3 bowls of cereal at midnight. And what do? They have the same 3 bowls of cereal when they're 7, 8 a.m. And I hear them, of course, they're smug. Oh, I can eat whatever I want. And I always say, come back to me in 10 years. Let's see how you're doing in 10 years, you smug 20-year-old. Anyway, you're right. I agree. We eat too late in the night. Now let's say if someone were going to have 2 hard-boiled eggs as their 10 p.m. snack, okay, but no one's eating 2 hard-boiled eggs at 10 p.m. No, that's when they're scooping out the ice cream. If they're smart, I mean, if they're smart and yet have not enough discipline to do any better, they're going to eat ice cream. But in a lesser case, they'll eat potato chips or crackers or something.
Yeah, I think